All men are liable to error, and most men are, in many points, by passion or interest, under temptation to it. It is practice alone that brings the powers of the mind, as well as those of the body, to their perfection. I have always thought the actions of men the best interpreters of their thoughts. New opinions are always suspected and usually opposed, without any other reason but because they are not already common. Every man has a property in his own person. This no body has any right to but himself. It is one thing to show a man that he is in an error, and another to put him in possession of truth. Defects and weakness in men's understandings, as well as other faculties, come from want of a right use of their own minds. The only fence against the world is a thorough knowledge of it. The end of law is not to abolish or restrain, but to preserve and enlarge freedom, for in all the states of created beings capable of law, where there is no law, there is no freedom. There are 1,000 ways to wealth, but only one way to heaven. To love truth for truth's sake is the principal part of human perfection in this world and the seed plot of all other virtues. Where all is but dream, reasoning and arguments are of no use, truth and knowledge nothing. It is of great use to the sailor to know the length of his line, though he cannot with it fathom all the depths of the ocean. There is frequently more to be learned from the unexpected questions of a child than the discourses of men. Things of this world are in so constant a flux that nothing remains long in the same state. Anger is uneasiness or discomposure of the mind upon the receipt of any injury with the present purpose of revenge. Reading furnishes the mind only with materials of knowledge. It is thinking that makes what we read ours. Good and evil, reward and punishment, are the only motives to a rational creature. These are the spur and reins whereby all mankind are set on work and guided. Knowledge is grateful to the understanding as light to the eyes. No man's knowledge here can go beyond his experience. There cannot any one moral rule be proposed whereof a man may not justly demand a reason. Fashion is, for the most part, nothing but the ostentation of riches. We should have a great fewer disputes in the world if words were taken for what they are, the signs of our ideas only, and not for things themselves. There is only one thing which gathers people into seditious commotion, and that is oppression. The understanding, like the eye, whilst it makes us see and perceive all other things, takes no notice of itself, and it requires art and pains to set it at a distance and make it its own object. He that judges without informing himself to the utmost that he is capable cannot acquit himself of judging amiss. He that uses his words loosely and unsteadily will either not be minded or not understood. Our business here is not to know all things, but those which concern our conduct. There are very few lovers of truth, for truth's sake, even amongst those who persuade themselves that they are so. He that will have his son have a respect for him and his orders must himself have a great reverence for his son. A sound mind and a sound body is a short but full description of a happy state in this world. He that has these two has little more to wish for, and he that wants either of them will be little the better for anything else. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Goodbye.